Here's McCollum. He's got 5. Outside, George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Embiid, he's checked in for Noel. Bryant comes in for Wesley Johnson. Nash is subbed in for McCollum. Nash, the pass to Kobe. Los Angeles with another miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Barea, and good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Barea's got 7 points.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Felton against Nash. Well set in the pit for Nash. High post try. That one off the back iron and out. And here is Felton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He can't hit from 12.
Well, Jameer looking back.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 13 points and a steal. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off with the offensive end and first guy back defensively as well.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Paul George is out there with West, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's stolen by Aminu. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kobe's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, the Lakers are in another one of those transition stages, and they've not had many in the history of the franchise. But they do need to start looking for that next superstar to build the team up.
As you said, Kobe's starting to get to the age where you just don't know how many years he has left, especially with all the injuries. And the Lakers need to look now to who's going to lead them in the future.
Now, here is Nelson. Chandler with a screen for Nelson. He dishes it to Chandler, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set and did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And George, here we go, and he slams that one down.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Adding on to that thought about the Lakers, Clark, they have seemingly always had one of the top players in the entire league to build around.
Yeah, that's always been one of their key pillars to success. You know, Magic, Wilt, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. And they thought they might have had Dwight Howard, but now they're in a bit of a search to find the leader to take over once Kobe is.
And Embiid throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Now, here is Nelson, averaging 10 points per contest. Ellis goes in. Here's Parsons. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
A 3 from Bryant, and that one's good. Kobe's got 16.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Ellis kicks to Nelson. Parsons with a screen on George. Here's the floater. Good. 8 points for Ellis.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Now, here is George. He's got 16. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Nash. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
Parsons dishes to Ellis. Now Chandler inside, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. The Mavs have fallen back, Steve, in the West the last 2 years, but they were very much in the hunt this past season.
Well, they were in a battle for the final playoff spot in the West, and then they ended up in the 8th spot and took San Antonio all the way to 7 games. So they did extremely well given the strength of the conference.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Nerlens Noel checks in for West, and Wesley Johnson has subbed for Steve Nash.
Wesley Johnson.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Embiid sets the pick for Kobe. And stolen by Parsons. In low to Ellis. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Johnson.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. You know, for the Mavs against the West, it was really about them hitting their shots, and they're a very good shooting team, especially when they played against Western Conference at home.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Ellis outside, dishes it to Nelson. Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Ellis.
Well, to back up what you talk about with the Mavs shooting, I mean, they were one of the best shooting percentage teams in the league, and they did a lot of their damage against the Western Conference, which, as we all know, is a much deeper conference. Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Right, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Ellis. He's got 8. Chandler with the screen on George. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, one reason they're on top right now is that they haven't done a whole lot of what just happened there. Only a couple times have they given the ball away.
And Bryant kicks to Noel. Back to Bryant. And the layup falls. Kobe's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Brandon Wright, the former 8th overall pick back in 2007. For his career, Steve, a field goal percentage of around 60%.
Well, he's figured out his niche in the league. He wasn't sure what he was when he arrived, but he's a backup big. He's a diver. He's an offensive rebound guy. He's a lob catcher. So, you know, not a one-on-one scorer, but somebody who can play off of others very effectively.
Harris is checked in for Dallas. Felton comes in for Jameer Nelson. And George, here we go. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Now, here's Felton. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Chandler with the screen on George. Parsons attacking. Dallas again missing.
And Wright, because he's light-weighted, can struggle in matchups with stronger opponents. But he is a shot blocker. His length really helps him in pick-and-roll situations.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And for Wright, it seems like he'll always be slight of build, but he hasn't been one to chafe over his playing time. He just focuses on playing well in the minutes he earns. Wes Johnson, the former #4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Tyson Chandler. Now, here's Felton. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Offensive rebound, and that one's good. Right.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Outside Bryant. Noel sets a screen for Bryant. He kicks it to West. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break, here they come. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 1 on the basket from Barea. Lakers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Johnson kicks to George. Left side, George. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A minute 20 left to play here in the 3rd. Felton the pass to Wright. Back to Felton. He feeds it to Harris. From 11 feet away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Noel throws it down.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Lakers with some changes. Embiid comes in for West, and McCollum subbed in for Paul George. Timeout called the Lakers. A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence.
Well, don't expect that to happen very, very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
Hello? Can you hear me now? Can I have it like that? You got it like that. Can I have it like that? You got it like that. Can I have it like that? You got it like that. Can I have it like that?
West is checked in for the Lakers. Nash comes in for Johnson. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run.
For the Lakers, it was the first time since the 04-05 season that they didn't play postseason basketball.
Kobe kicks to Noel, and stolen by Wright.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Felton dishes to Harris. Wright sets a screen for Harris, and Barea has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, the Lakers are a franchise that not only expects to play in the postseason, but they anticipate and expect making deep runs into the playoffs and ultimately winning championships. They have the means, the resources to get back in that position in a hurry. So I'll tell you what, I wouldn't feel too bad about their postseason streak getting broken.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 7.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Wright, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just